Stream Elements says, Platinumant 1841 is now live. Streaming Lego and brick building, well Millennium Falcon my love, my heart, my hate, this breaks me more than you know. But time to complete you. So pooping sad.
everyone. I am here. Oh, it looks like there is an ad going, which is okay. Oh, I didn't mean to mute. There we go. That should be a little better. I'm going to go to the page. I can't believe this is like the last one. Let's get rid of that starting soon. Hi everyone. Figured it was kind of easier just to do it this way. That way you guys can kind of see the build. Whoop. I just can't believe we're pretty much done. So it looks like this is just an extra part. Oh, let's scoot this down. Scoot that down. There we go. So this is what we need. This is an extra part, which is fine. So I'll put that there. Those are the extra bags. I just can't believe it's pretty much done. If that makes sense. I have an idea of where to place it. So I have to talk to my other about it. Because we would be having to buy something like plexiglass and screwing in something with furniture. So I'm going to talk to him about that first. Make sure he's okay if I mod the coffee table, because it will fit in the coffee table in the underneath area, which I think is great. But we'll see. So how many bags? 1, 2, 3. Just 3? 4. Okay, 4 bags. Plus the 1 extra part. Plus 2 miniature bags. My phone's also dead. I forgot to charge it before I came on stream, so... We got our giant Lego pile. I just can't believe it's pretty much done. Kind of makes me sad. Obviously, we know what this is for. Fits right on it. Okay. Oh, I'm making a little bat. Okay. That's kind of neat. So we're on step 1262. I can't believe we're already this far. Okay. Let's find all these. So 2 wings. I wish I was paying more attention when I was dumping out the bags. I was just dumping without a care. Oh, sorry, not trying to beat up the mic. Oh, here's this part. Oh, here's one of these. I need one more. There we go. 2 greens. Oh, perfect. They're right next to each other. 1 yellow. A tail. Oh, I'm gonna grab these 2 parts because I need them. Here's the tail. I need 1 more of these. I feel like I'm missing something. I like how right off the bat, it's gonna be a bit of a pain. Okay, think. Normally I know I have the camera on me, but it's like 32 degrees right now, and I did not feel like putting on makeup or doing my hair. So, yeah, the camera's pointing at the Falcon today. Because, like, right after this, I'm going to go change into a bathing suit and go float in the pool and get the barbecue ready so I can barbecue some steaks. I need 1 more of these, but I don't know why I can't find. Oh, is it right there? It is. So I got that, those. I'm just missing 1 piece, and it's gray. No, don't toss those in there or else you're gonna piss yourself off trying to find them. It might be in here. Here it is. Perfect. Okay, let's get this made. So step 1. I'm actually gonna take off my Fitbit because I don't need it. Not while doing Lego. So it looks like we're making, I can't remember what the creature is, but it looks like a bat, so. Let me know if you guys can't hear it. Then like this. Let me put that one there. Give it wings. And we got a little creature. So I'm just gonna put the little guy right there, just because I don't know where to put him right now. Alrighty, so we're gonna use some big parts. So I need 1 of those, and no. I'm gonna move that circle plate over here, just so that it's kind of out of my way. I did post a photo of Tilk in the Discord because he saw me getting ready for Lego and he lied down and just has been sad since. He's like, "Why Lego, Mum?" I know I'm not missing a bag. Because there is no, there it is. Because there's no other bags in the, thing, so. Ooh, wait. Oh no, that's right. we're just putting it down like that. Next step is one of those. Oh, I think that is a Discord. And then 2 of these. Looks like it hangs off by that much. Okay, yeah. I did put the placement right. So we just got something like that. Flip over. Oh, sorry. I'm not trying to beat you guys up. Like, I'm not trying to hit the mic. I'm just not used to this headset yet. Because the other one was a lot different. But it was time to get rid of it, so I'm very happy I got this one. Because the other one, I was wearing a lot of the ear pieces and the headpiece, like, you know, the soft parts that you put on. Here. Those the ear things, yeah, those were dying on me, so. And then I was finding them in my hair, so it was time to. I'm very glad I got a new one. Okay. One of those. One of those. One of these. And then nope. Too small. Oh, is that it? Yes, but the wrong size. Side. Ugh. Here it is. Need one more of these, and I know I found it over there, so I'm trying to figure out. Oh, here it is. So the big one goes here. The little one goes here. This one goes here. This goes here, and then this one goes right there. Oh, okay, I know what we're making. We're making something that goes right in here. Man, this heat makes me tired. I like have the air conditioning going and everything, but it's like still 25 degrees in the house, which is still like 5 degrees lower than it is outside. But yeah, it's warm. Oh, there it is. So that's going there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I don't get it. Normally we don't get heat waves around this time. It makes no sense. Ugh. Considering we're usually worried about a dump of snow. Who knows, maybe I'll actually go take a nap. But no, I won't go take a nap after this. It'll be too late in the evening. Because I'm going to assume it's going to take me 3 hours to do like it has with the other ones, so. But we will see. If it doesn't, we'll do something small. Or we'll open up. Well, I don't know what set I should do next. Sorry, I gotta think. My brain don't want to. So I have these two. That. I'm trying to find a weird part. I also have not had tea today, but like it's way too warm for tea. I feel like if I did take tea, it would just knock me out. Even if I drank coffee, I feel like that would just knock me out right now. Just with it being warm. Okay, where is that piece that I'm trying to find? It's a weird looking piece. And I feel like I'm going crazy looking for it. Actually, I should state that differently. I feel more crazy looking for it. And you would think it would be easy because it's a black piece, so it should stand out among this gray. But it's not. Oh, here it is. And then I need a gray piece. Here it is. I literally have my phone on Do Not Disturb, so why am I getting messages? Oh, wrong way. I'm just gonna move my phone out of the way. Just because people are messaging me now and I don't want to dox anyone. There we go. And let me put it over there. So I'm just gonna move this. Scoop myself a little back. Oh! Ouch. I did. Okay, I gotta take these headphones off. I didn't realize the rope is a lot smaller than my last one. Fuck you. There we go. Sorry, didn't know if you guys could hear me with that off, but yeah, my cord's a lot shorter than my last cord, so it made it a little difficult. So apologize about that. Okay. So we're going to be making another part. I wonder where it's going to go. Probably here because it's open there. Which would make sense. Okay. So one long one. One little one and one, no. The moment I picked it up, I knew it was not the right one. Yeah, no, I gotta figure out when I'm going to do the one piece Lego. And then I got Wicket, so the E-block. I got the I got the helmet. I got a bunch of little ones as well. That I'm going to do at some point in time. Like last time I found, right there. I was gonna be like, last time I found it, it was in this general area, so perfect. So nice, simple start. Another long one like this one. Perfect. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm like, how does this even go on there? I gotta put it there. I kept trying to put it underneath. And then this one goes here. That makes sense. We're gonna flip. I need one of these and a red piece here. And then like that. 2. Why can't I not pick anything up today? Nope, I grabbed the wrong one. I'm just gonna put this in there so that way I don't lose it. Nope. It's a flat piece, but not that one. I don't know if you guys actually saw what I showed you. I am leaning over so that way I can try to find my stuff. I think this is it. Perfect. Step 1275. Alrighty. So I know there's a long weekend coming up. What's everyone's plan? I'm probably going to have a fire, and that's probably it. Smoke a ham. Go visit my family for burgers. A bunch of Twitch notifications. What am I looking for? Kind of forgot. Got sidetracked. Don't even know what I got sidetracked with, but okay. One of those. There we go. Now I need 2 more pieces. 1. Gonna use that to straighten it. Sorry, I'm like looking and I'm like, go to the next step. I'm like, well, that got complicated quite fast. We made something kind of like that. And just attach it there. So yeah, I think it goes right there is what we're building. So we're just building all the small parts that cover up stuff. Well, know what? At least I can say I can do a big build. I have the patience for it. Ish. Not ish. I have the patience for it, ish. But I think I did pretty good. I am looking for a piece, sorry. Right there. So I'm just gonna grab that piece since I found it right away. Oops, sorry. Just kind of move things around. Like, I found it over here. So, like, I know it's somewhere in that general area. It has to be. Awesome. You know what? For the amount of swearing and stuff that I did with it and the amount of hate that I have for it, I really appreciate it, though. Like, the people that, like, designed and got it built, they did a good job with it. I did not like how some of it attached at the beginning, but it's not bad. It's, like, not bad at all. And I think it was just me not understanding a lot of it, so... Whoop! Run away, Lego! There we go. I'm glad that I waited on it, because, like, I've had this for, like, 2 years now. Oh, over 2 years. I think we're going on 3 years in December. And it took 2 years to open it. But, like, this took a lot of, like, time. Like, am I going to put in the equipment? We were also, like, dealing with some stuff because we might have had to move. So it's like, I don't want to open this giant box if I'm moving. Because that's how you lose pieces. Like, I'm impressed I haven't lost pieces. Like, actually really impressed I haven't lost pieces. Like, I know I've come close to thinking I've lost pieces, but no. I put in pieces in the wrong areas, but that's about it. I will post this in the Discord once it's done, and then I will put it on the Instagram at the bottom. And then I'm thinking that we'll take a break from Lego next week, just so till like we figure out which our next set is going to be that we build online. Cause like I have sets, but I just don't know which ones to make. Because I know I posted the sets in the Discord, like the new ones that I've got. I don't know. I might make a vote again and ask if we want to do a Star Wars set, a Luffy set, the Titanic. But we'll figure it out. I also got to figure out where I'm going to put more stuff. That's the joy of Lego, is it's great and it's fun to build. It's frustrating. I know a lot of you guys would sell that with me, but it's just, where do you put it all? And I think that's the hardest part, is figuring out where you end up putting it. Okay, I'm going to take my mic off so I don't take myself out, and then I'm going to attach it. So hopefully you guys can still kind of hear me. So we're coming here, so this piece is going to go right into there. And slides in. Perfect. If you guys didn't hear me, I'm sorry, but if you have closed captions on, I know my
John
closed
Breadwinner
captions.
says, cheap viewers on streambo.com, remove the space,
Done.
at 31 FSMOA.
Goodbye. But yeah, it looks like the closed captions picking up my voice, so that's a good thing. So it looks like this next part that we're building goes here. And then the next part after that goes here. Huh? What? Oh, it's saying I can take this off and put on a different part. Okay. Oh man, we're actually almost done it. Holy smokes. I didn't think it would be that done quick. We don't have that many parts left. Holy smokes. Okay, so yeah, we'll be definitely doing a small little Lego. We'll probably do the little 3-in-1 little spaceship, since I didn't realize it was almost almost done. Okay. Because, like, it doesn't feel like it's getting there. One more. It's funny, I found all the small pieces before I found the big piece. Here it is. Two of these. Nope, that's too small. Just right. Just right. So this one goes here. Nope, I did this wrong. There we go. Ah, it breaks it. Fixed it. Okay, another long one. Here it is. And this goes right there to keep it all nice and snug. Sorry. Okay. Ouch. I got me fingers. Okay, so we're just going to put that off to the side, move on to the next one. Nope, wrong. There we go. We want to make sure at least one Lego piece is hanging off on each side. And then... No, is it this one? Oh, it is this one. Okay. Six of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 'I need one more. Ah, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna make 2 of these. Okay. And this one goes here, and then the other one goes right there. Just like that. So I need one of these. 4 of those, so 1... Not gonna lie, I thought since I found one, it would be easier to find the wrist. But no, it's okay. One. Okay, I know there's 4 of them. I found one, so where's the other ones? Two. Since I found that one, why not just grab it? Yep. Sorry, I just found out what we're going to be for Halloween. Because we're doing family costumes, so I'm going out with my munchkin, so my nephew. And we were told we're doing costumes, so I am going as Velma. Which is fine. Perfectly fine with that. The bright side is the weather there should be warm enough. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, so I found all the pieces but the 2 that I need. I was also being like a butt, so like the other texted me what the plan was for Halloween costumes and was like, "Are you okay with it?" I'm like, "Yep." Then I told him I'll be Shaggy since I smoke weed, and he'll be Velma because she's smart. I know it's not gonna go. I'm gonna be Velma, which is fine. I actually like Velma. She has glasses. And I actually probably have glasses that match hers, so it works great. There we go. There's all the pieces. There we go. Sorry. When family starts messaging, I kind of try to answer because it is family. And they are important. Oh, it's gonna be cold. Velma's outfit's a little chilly, but that's okay. I know how to dress warm. But I'm looking forward to it. I think I look cool as a Velma. I remember going... It's a bunch of stuff. But no, I think that would be neat. I'm looking forward to that. Price that is, I already have the glasses, so... Do you guys know what you guys are going to be for Halloween, or are you guys dressing up this year? I love dressing up every year. I think even on my, like, last Halloween stream, because I had a Halloween stream. Oh, there was only one of these, my bad. I dressed up as, like, an elf. But I had, like, a little Renaissance outfit and everything. I loved it. What am I looking for? Things. That one, and then I need sanity, but that is long gone. I don't think there is such thing as that for me anymore. That went out the window years ago. Okay, I need a... There we go. No. There we go. And then... a 4-piece. Here it is. I need one more in this shade. Right here. It might help if I actually line it up properly. There we go. And then we attach it onto there. Sorry. Oh, it's 3:30. Not bad. Ooh, this looks intriguing. So, 2 of these. Sorry, 1 of those. Get that out of the way because I don't need that. 1, 2. I need 1 more. Here it is. Sorry. Okay, so I got 2 of these 4 of those, 2 of those, 1 of these, 1 of those. I need 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we making 2 of them? No, okay, they're going to be different in each way. That makes sense. Oh, what? No. There we go.
Just Proto says, afternoon.
Afternoon. How are ya? Sorry. I was responding to a message. How was your day? How was your weekend? Hopefully it was good. There we go. Let's see what else we're making. We're finally on the last part of the Millennium Falcon, so it means she shall be done soon. And then we gotta figure out what other Lego we're gonna do. Oh, we have an ad starting in about 1 minute. Perfect timing. I also think I figured out where I'm gonna put it, which I'm actually impressed with. Oh, I'm like, how do I attach this? Okay, I hope that's right. Because it doesn't feel right. I almost skipped a step. Need one more this size. Where is it? Nope, this size. Put those 2 together and break it. You know how it goes. There we go. Oh, that was step 1,300. Oh, that's a big stretch, Tilk. This one. This one. This one. Not that one. This one. This one. Missing a piece. Okay, let's see what I'm making. So we're gonna grab this, put that there. Grab this one to put it there. This one here. That one there. Put that on there. That on there, and then right there. And then we turn it this way and attach it where? Oh, here. Okay, I was like, how do I attach this? Just like that. I broke it. Again. There we go. Oh, am I going as Daphne? Oh, read that wrong. Sorry. Talking about Halloween costumes. And it just goes right there. Welcome back from the ads. Sorry, like I said, I was talking. I got a message, didn't understand it, then realized it was Halloween costumes. Because we already figured out what we're going as this year, which is good. I'm happy with that. Makes life easier. Do you dress up for Halloween, or do you just hide in normal clothes and just hand out chocolate and be like, okay, bye?
Just Proto says, I don't dress up, I just change my avatar.
No, nothing wrong with that. I've always liked dressing up. I remember being too old to go trick-or-treating and being like, can I still have a costume? And my parents were like, what? I'm like, can I still have a costume? Can I still carve a pumpkin? They're like, no. So, joke's on them. Now I carve my own pumpkins. And then they benefit off the pumpkin seeds.
Just Proto says, I have a picture of my avatar dressed as a colonial marine.
Okay, that's cool. Hey, at least you do something, though. But no, that's actually kind of cool. We also have a little, like, statue. We call her Medusa, but she's not Medusa. She's statue of, like, a naked woman from, like, the top up. We dress her. So that way we don't, 'cause, like, you can see her from our window and everything. So, like, I wrap clothes around her, quotations, and make her a crown for each season. So we'll be making her clothes for Halloween and a crown. I could probably do that in an art stream.
Just Proto says, that's like made safe for work porn art.
Yeah, it is. It's literally saved for work. When I go on a break, I'll take a picture of her and I'll put it in the Discord. But we call, like, I don't call her Medusa. I would have been like, oh, she's a tree goddess or whatever, tree spirit or whatever. They're like, no, she's Medusa. And I'm like, okay, she's Medusa before she became Medusa, I guess. But yeah, no, we dress her up because, like, she's literally naked. And we're like, we live in a neighborhood where literally there's kids. Like, we live in a growing neighborhood. They're either old people or
Just
families.
Proto says, Medusa was born a Gorgon.
No, didn't she become a Gorgon? If I'm not mistaken, Poseidon raped her. And as her punishment, because she was raped by a god, she was turned into Medusa, a Gorgon. And then so did her sisters, wasn't it? Okay, we're gonna grab these now. Because I believe she was like... And there was nothing... Because she was one of the goddesses. I can't remember which one. But it was like one of the main ones. And they couldn't literally do anything about it. And so she was cursed
Just
to be
Proto
a Gorgon.
says, hey, I did my research. Yes, according to the oldest Greek myths by writers like Hesiod, Medusa was born a Gorgon, along with her immortal sisters Stheno and Uriel, as daughters of the primordial sea god Phorcys and his sister Ceto. While later Roman retellings, most famously by Ovid, tell a different story of a beautiful maiden cursed into a monster. The original Greek accounts establish that the Gorgons were monstrous beings from bird.
Okay, so that's where the confusion is. It was when the Roman... Okay. Because, like, from what I was taught... Oh, but, like... Oh, I guess that makes sense. That does make sense. Sorry. Okay, that makes sense that the Romans changed it up a bit. Okay, let's keep on going. So I added the stickers. Well, thanks for that. Sometimes history is hard to figure out what is actually true and what isn't. Why won't you go in? Go into the hole! Go in! Okay, it literally says to put them in right there. So why aren't they fucking going in? Language. Language. Fuck you. Go in. Sorry. Ugh! That is the right goddamn part. It had to have the last fuck you, didn't it? Sorry, excuse my, anger outburst. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I skipped a step. Oh, no wonder it's not gonna freaking work. Excuse my outbursts. Man, I'm stupid. Should have just read the instructions. They're right there. But yeah, no. So I guess so she doesn't technically follow the Medusa storyline. But yeah, they always called her Medusa. And then Medusa became ours. But yeah, we have to dress her up because she's naked. And we're like, we originally got her and we're like, okay, let's put her in front of the door so it scares off the Jehovah's Witnesses, right? Because we get them coming into our neighborhood. Nothing wrong with it, but like, it's fun to have it, right? Especially they're like, where's your God then? And I'm like, right behind me. Because they come to the door and I'm like, I'm pagan. Have a good day. Closed door. Though when you tell them that, they're more curious on what that is because they don't know what it means. So you end up talking about random stuff. But yeah, she was naked, so we had to clothe her. And I'm pretty sure the parents in the neighborhood are happy about that. It's funny because I wasn't even the one that suggested that we should clothe her. Someone else did. The other was like, it might not be child friendly, and I'm like, that's the point. And then we realized she really wasn't child friendly. Though she's not wearing a crown right now, because I took off the crown, because it's no longer, spring or summer, because it was getting colder, and now we got a heat wave. Do you have one too? I need this piece. I could even sew her clothes with the sewing machine. I feel like that's a little too far though.
Just Proto says, just give her some aerial clams.
Oh, she could technically get away with being Ariel for Halloween. And I can buy those at the dollar store. If they have the clams. That's smart. We'll make her a mermaid for Halloween. Thank you. I'm taking that idea. She's also like made out of wood, which is even like more neat. So she's made out of wood and only a little bit of plaster. She is broken because she had to take her travels from Ontario to here and survive a plane trip. Which was funny because we took the plane. Something happened. Plane had to land in Winnipeg. Plane broke when we landed in Winnipeg. So they had to cancel someone else's flight. Like, cancel a whole flight to get us back home to Alberta. And so she had to get deboarded, reboarded, and deboarded again. So we're actually kind of surprised she made it. And only had one piece break off of her. And I could fix it. It wouldn't be too hard to fix. But it kind of works just leaving it alone. Remember, kitties, don't use your teeth to fix a Wego. I am not a trained professional, so do not take my advice. Or do not do as I do. What's the saying? Do not do as I do as I say. There we go. Where's the Lego piece that I'm looking for? Right in front of my face. But yeah, no, she's actually quite cool, but we gotta keep her close. Where's the part that I'm looking for? Here. So I'm thinking of putting a vote in in the Discord of which Lego set to do. Like, do we do another Star Wars set, or do we do a One Piece set, or something, right? But I think I'll take a break from Lego next week, and we'll probably end up just doing some art. We'll work on maybe going and getting the crown and building it. We'll work on Medusa's Halloween costume. That's what we'll do. There we go. And it just goes right in there. Wait, did something wrong? Yes. You're doing this wrong. Oh, that was a loud snore, buddy. Oh, so I don't think you were here the other day, but Tilk ended up getting kennel cough. So if you see him on stream, he will be a little drugged up. Probably sleeping, so probably stayed the same. But yeah, poor boy went to doggy daycare 2 weeks ago, and then came back with kennel cough, and it finally showed up.
Just Proto says, is that like dog cold?
It is like a dog cold, and it can actually, so it's like a dangerous version. So kennel cough can be a dog cold. It can also lead to ammonia for the dogs as well. So he got a dog cold, and it only happens in the warmer months. It doesn't happen in the colder months. So they can get respiratory issues, coughing, and if you don't get onto it pretty quickly, you could end up getting them pneumonia, and they can end up dying from it. But yeah, no, the moment he started coughing up a lung and hacking up a lung and he sounded hoarse, we dragged his ass to the vet. And now we drugged him. So he's getting cold medicine, and he has, because the cold medicine will make him feel better, and he's such an energetic dog. This dog is on such hard narcotics. Like, I wish I could get the narcotics he's on. When I mean it that way, like when I'm in pain, I wish I could get the same drugs he's on, because like he's on like gabapentin, tramadol, and a bunch of other stuff, and I'm like, I do feel bad for him, because like the other day, I had to go stand at him outside.
Just Proto says, gabapentin is not fun.
No, gabapentin is not fun. Okay, that one's fair. Gabapentin is not fun. But mixed with other things, it can be fun. I only know this because of the residents. They looked forward to getting their gabapentin cocktail from me, and they'll be like, ah, perfect. Do I got my codeine in there? Do I got the hydromorphone? And you're like, why do you need hydromorphone with gabapentin? Because that's what the doctor has prescribed me. I'm like, are you even able to walk? They're like, I've been taking it for so long, it's fine. How is this supposed to go in?
Just Proto says, I think if you take way more than any doctor will prescribe, it can be used as a recreational drug.
Oh yeah, 100%. What just happened? What did I just do? What did I just break? There we go. Oh yeah. It's why Oxy is so dangerous when giving Oxy. Because people can get really, really addicted to it really fast. Sorry, I just had to get that properly on. But yeah, no, they were like, even though they were prescribed and it was proper and it was that, a lot of them looked forward to it. And I'm like, and then like the longer you're on it, the more you need
Just
in the
Proto
long
says,
run.
Well, Oxy is a straight up opiate.
Oh, 100% it is. And I will tell you, being the nurse that has to be there to help with their withdrawals suck. Because they only get prescribed it for so long. And then you're like, and they go from getting it like 4 to 5 times a day. And then they slowly take it away. But at that point, they've been on it for like 4 or 5 months. And the doctor's like, okay, instead of taking 1 pill away, we're taking 2 of them away. And they get half their dose cut sometimes. And you're like, or if they miss a med, you're like, oh, why am I? No. And like we had a rule, like if they started yelling at you, you had every right to leave. You did not need to give them medication. They lost right to medication by being aggressive
Just
and putting
Proto
you.
says, could be worse, could be methadone.
Oh yeah, methadone was pretty bad. I don't think I had anyone on that one. I had one on Oxy, one on, and this is a long time ago, and I'm not. This is like what this is the cocktail that most of them are on, anyways. So it's not like I'm giving out their medication. But yeah, you go in, and then they're like, ah, and you're like, hey, stop. The moment you yell, we can walk away. They're like, oh, I just need, and like, this is last warning. And you're like, if you yell, I leave. You don't get your dose. And then you're going to be more pissy. And they're like, ugh, and I'm like, wait, swallow that. Then they start yelling. Then I leave. And I'm like, hey, bye, you got your meds. I'm like, yell at me after I give you your meds.
From Flameborn 11.
Hey, Flameborn, how are you? But yes, no, it's fun dealing with them and then having to help them withdraw afterwards. And then you know when you're getting ready for a resident to pass, when the doctor keeps upping the morphine and the hour but not lowering the dose. And then we know what we're there for. Which sucks. It's morbid, but such is life. Though the cocktails they're on is amazing, and I'm surprised they can even drink with it.
Just Proto says, had a neighbor from hell in a downstairs suite.
Oh no.
Complains anything we do, makes noise, then dumped all her garbage in the recycling bin that we share. I'm cleaning that out, sorting it, when all the methadone bottles come out. Explains some things.
Oh,
Flameborn11
oh.
says, gonna lurk since I have things to do.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy your time, Flameborn. Oh, that sucks. The most scariest, like, is when they're on fentanyl. And, like, as an elderly person, you can get put on fentanyl for many, like, reasons. It actually can be really good for your body in certain cases. But, like, oh, I hated when, like, we were told that someone was getting fentanyl. And then there was always an argument of who would give the fentanyl. Because it was so dangerous of a drug, and, like, a lot of the, like, other nurses and LPNs were like, no, I'm trying to have kids. And they're like, so I had to be signed off because I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I'll give the person their drugs. Just make sure there's someone to bring me back if something happens. But you're like, oh, I hated doing that. So I had to get signed off on that.
Just Proto says, when I broke my wrist, I had the option between acetaminophen and fentanyl. Not even offered a T3.
Are you joking? I'm sorry, I think a T3 with codeine would be pretty good. Or a T4. T4 with codeine. For a broken wrist. But fentanyl! They literally offered you fentanyl. I remember when I was ugh. I wish. I'm not like saying that I would do the drugs. I just wish I was offered the heavy drugs. Just so I can say no and be like, I'm okay. But they never offer me anything. They're like, here. I'm like, okay, cool. Do I take it? No. What did you pick? If you don't mind me asking. I've also never heard of a doctor be like, what drug you want? Had to be a hospital doctor. They, like, prescribe that stuff out like candy.
Just Proto says, I had been waiting in the waiting room for 7 hours, I was happy to get the acetaminophen.
Don't blame you. Ooh, 7. Was that recently when you broke your wrist? Our waiting times suck. I think it sucks everywhere
Just
in Alberta,
Proto
doesn't
says,
it?
Few years ago.
A few years ago? That makes sense. I remember sending a resident that, like, had a stroke to the hospital. It took... The ambulance didn't even show up till, like, 4 hours later. But at that point, the family was already called, and we're like, we've been waiting for this ambulance. We don't know when it's going to come. We've been waiting for a while because we called them to let them know that an ambulance was on the way, and then we called them back an hour later being like, we're still waiting for this ambulance. Like, do you want to just come grab your person and take them?
Just Proto says, free health care comes with caveats.
Yep.
Still, better service would mean much higher premiums.
Exactly. And then at the same time, like, we don't actually get free healthcare all across Canada either, which a lot of people don't realize. So, like, if I get injured in, like, another province that isn't Alberta, I have to pay unless I have travel insurance.
Stream Elements says, join me on Discord.
Hey, Stream Element.
https://discord.gg/uduwvgtgeu. That way, you can stay up to date on what's going on. Don't forget to share your pet pics.
Pet pics. Tilk's already been shared today. But yeah, no, the family came, took their person, and then they were in the waiting room for 8 hours.
Just Proto says, Alberta is currently covering our primum costs,
Yeah,
but they haven't always, and they don't in other provinces.
yeah, no, and they don't. And then, depending if you're moving to a different province, like I know a lot at the time when we moved here from BC and Alberta had a thing where if you're a new resident and you were moving and you still haven't had your Alberta healthcare card, but you have proof of like a bill stating that you live there, so like a utility bill, then they would give you the free healthcare. They would waive it if you didn't have that utility bill. That you would have had to pay. So like I remember when we first moved out here, my brothers got really sick, and one of them ended up in the hospital, and it was really bad. And we were told that they're like, okay, it's going to cost you this much, and they're like, what do you mean it's going to cost us? Like it was going to cost a couple $100, and we just moved from a province move, so those are expensive. And they're like, yeah, it's going to cost a couple $100. They're like, we just moved from BC. They're like, wait a minute, you're from BC? We have a deal with BC. Do you have a proof that you're a resident, like a utility bill? Perfect, it's been waived. And we were like, oh, but if we like went to Ontario and BC didn't have that, we would have had to pay out of pocket to get my brother care. So it can be very weird. I'm looking for this part right here. And then like one of our travels, someone ended up like having to go, like I think it was like the one I told you, like the Winnipeg one where we landed in there. Someone literally had to go to the hospital, and I didn't want to even imagine their hospital bill. Because they didn't have travel insurance. Fuck you.
Anapo says, sad face.
Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. Welcome in. Hi, how are you? Excuse my language. What was I even doing? I was working on the top. Okay. I don't even know.
Anapo says, broke it?
Broke it, yeah. That's what I did. I broke it. I broke it freaking good. How do I put this back together? Shit. Okay, this goes this way. That goes there. Okay, I know how to do it. Okay. I hope. How are you doing today? And that goes there. Those go popped in there. Perfect. She's fixed. Okay, on to the next step. And then they're still trying to get us to where am I? Oh, I put that piece there by accident. So I did that.
Anapo says, oh, not very bad, had a work day today, first time I do 1 day a week of work.
Oh, that's not bad. Was it at least a good work day? That's the important thing. Okay, so that goes there. done this side.
Anapo says, what is that voice speaking?
Oh, that's my text-to-speech. So I have a text-to-speech, so when someone sends a message or anything, it would let me know. Sometimes when I do gaming or Lego, I don't actually notice. I'm also dyslexic, so sometimes when I read things, I don't read it right. So just having a voice read it out for me kind of helps. Okay, so I think this is where we were before I broke everything. Yes, okay, sweet. It used to sound a lot more creepier. But, like, since I've updated it and got a new one, it's a lot better.
Anapo says, it was good day, yes, only do only a week cause I'm also little challenged if that's way to put it.
Oh, that's fair. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes one day a week is just nice to do. You do what you gotta do for you, right? That's the most important part. Do you like Legos? Normally I do, so like we're almost done this and then I have a bunch more, but I do a bunch of Star Wars, I have a bunch of One Piece Legos.
Anapo says, it's like life skill treatment.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Makes perfect sense. I do swear, so just heads up. Especially when it's Lego. That is when I swear the most. Like right fucking now. Where's that fucking piece? Sheesh, I'm grumpy, aren't I? Shouldn't be.
Anapo says, Legos are nice but don't really have them where I live right now.
Can I ask where you live, if that's okay? Like, what country or state? Like, I live in Canada and in Alberta, so... But that kind of sucks. So do you like watching people build them? I have someone that comes on just to watch build, so that way they can enjoy the Lego but not be as frustrated when they build it. Or because they don't have to build it. I am literally looking for one piece. And you're going to see me kind of pop into the stream. Sorry, guys. Where is this piece? I'm lost my mind. I've already lost my mind. Why am I saying?
Anapo says, I live in Iceland, Europe.
Oh, that's so cool! Iceland! I actually, had another follower that was in Iceland, too. Beautiful place. But yeah, it's a lot harder to get stuff shipped to you, because, like, if you're in a smaller town,
Just Proto says, they don't ship Lego to Iceland.
They do, but it's weird. You have to order it to England, and then from England they ship it to Iceland. That was what one of the person was telling me. I know Iceland's shipping thing is very harder, like difficult and different, and then it costs more to ship things in. From what I was being told, is it still like that? Because they were saying that the person.
Stream Elements says, hello everyone. I hope you're all having a great time. If you are, why not
I find
follow?
That piece?
That way you get to come hang out with everyone.
I am literally trying to find one piece, and I know it exists.
Anapo says, no, I live in mental health facility and they don't allow ordering stuff, sadly can get them from store here in Iceland though.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. That makes sense. The person I talked to in Iceland, she lived in a little town, and to get her stuff, because of where she was in Iceland, she had to literally get it shipped to England, and then England shipped, and it had to go by boat because she wasn't close enough to big places to go get Lego. Oh, but that sucks. But I can understand why they don't want Lego in there. Lego can be very dangerous. It's like playing Monopoly. Okay, seriously, where's that goddamn part?
Anapo says, yes, small town can be like that.
Yeah. So, like, she was living in a small town, so that's what they had to do. Do you live in a bigger... I'm guessing since you're in the ward, you're in a bigger city? Are you in, like, the main city? Where is this Lego piece? Sorry, I like asking questions about places.
Anapo says, close to Reykjavik.
Ooh, nice. That's a pretty place. I've saw photos. Do you speak Icelandic? I know that some people there do, but it's not as and then they speak Old Norse as well. Some people learned those, but it's not something that is mostly spoken. Where is this Lego piece? I know it's here. I know I'm not missing a Lego piece. Sanity. Oh, because I'm not missing a Lego piece. I'm on the
Anapo
wrong
says,
step.
everyone speaks Icelandic. Old Norse is dead language. No one actively speaks it officially.
Okay, so I know that Icelandic.
Anapo says, but a lot people learns it, yes.
Yes. I know Icelandic is the thing. And then yeah, some people know Old Norse, but not often, and it's not something really taught. You have to learn it from family, if I'm not mistaken. It's okay. I think my favorite word in Icelandic is the number 6 because it's just sex. That is just how, if I'm not mistaken, that's what I was looking up.
Anapo says, yes, I don't speak it myself.
Oh, that's fair. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, the only thing I was taught was like they taught me how to count to 6. And the only reason why I remember the number 6 is because it's literally sex, is how you say it, if I'm not mistaken. Do I remember anything else? No. But I'm a person that took like 8 years of French and nothing stuck. Like, at all. I'm impressed that I even passed the test, but I only passed French class because all the words were on the wall.
Anapo says, yes, it's just sex.
Yeah, just sex, and that's the number 6, and I love it. I think it's like the best thing in the world. Because if it's the number of the beast, it's sex, sex, sex. In English. And I know that's very immature of me, but you have to at least like have a good laugh with it. So I take it you were born and raised there. So I'm originally from BC, and then we moved to Alberta, which is the province over. And then I've been here pretty much since. Oh, hi, Tilk. Okay, guys, just ignore my white legs. He is passed out. Tilk, hi, I'm just gonna pet you. Oh, you are up. Hi, babies. Those drugs hit good? Oh yeah, considering you normally don't like people doing this to you. Oh, sweet boy.
Anapo says, yes, was born and raised here. Canada is also very nice country.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever traveled?
Anapo says, nice dog you have.
Oh, thank you. His name is Tilk. So normally he is on my stream. So I do a bunch of I do Lego, I do video games, I do art. It's been a while since I've done art. But usually Tilk is on my stream with me, except for on Lego, because I only have the two webcams. Maybe one day I'll get another webcam and it will show up there. I like Iceland. I keep looking at your guys' cruises that you guys have there. Because they're...
Anapo says, yes, I don't travel, no.
No, that's fair. Some people travel, some people don't. But yeah, no, I keep looking at the cruises that keep getting offered in Iceland. And I like them because so I don't like cruise ships. Like, to me it's I'm weird. So I like little ships. Like little sailboats and stuff like that. I think those are great. I spend nights on those. I do not like the idea of a cruise ship. I feel like it is...
Anapo says, I can travel currently, I'm too sick.
No, that's fair. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you used to travel, or you just can't in general? I'm sorry. But yeah, I keep looking at the cruises. And they're small. They only allow 400 people on the cruise. Which is a lot smaller than a stupid city. And then COVID happened. And then everyone got sick on cruise ships. And I'm like, yeah, I'm never going to go on a big cruise ship again. It ain't happening. I'm like, not in this life. Are we making 2 of these? Okay, so we're making 2 of these.
Anapo says, small ship is better, yes and no, never traveled much, little bit, but I've been struggling for a while now.
No, that's fair. Oh, I'm sorry. Not a lot of people is nice. Well, hopefully things get better for you soon. I don't want to pry too much because I know it's not really my place and I don't want to make you feel like you have to tell stuff that you don't want to tell. Because that's not what we're about here. We're crazy, but we're not that crazy. What is your favorite place about Iceland, if you don't mind me asking? Here it is the trees. I love the trees. I love the forest. The one thing I miss the most, though, is cedar trees. Because we don't get cedar trees out here. I've at least never found any cedar trees in Alberta. I miss smelling those burn. And I know that sounds so weird, but... What I think I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to take a short break. Just a quick break. I'm going to take him out since he's actually moving around. And then I will be right back, and we're going to keep on working on the Lego. So just give me about 5 minutes. I'm just going to take him out, and I think we have an ad coming up in about 2 minutes anyways. So By the time I get back, the ad should be done. Should we take you out, sweet boy? Does my baby need outside? Yeah, my baby needs outside. Okay, I will be right back, everyone. Come, you go outside? Come. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Come.
Anapo says, it's okay, not ashamed of it, it's something I need to tell everyone in person when meeting new people. Basically I have schizophrenia from childhood trauma. You can read it when you back, smiley face.
Alrighty. I am back. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure. Okay, so it's okay. I'm not ashamed of it. It's something in person when meeting a new people, basically, that I'm schizophrenia from my childhood trauma. Sounds good. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I'm sorry. That does suck. I am back, and it looks like the ads are about to start. But as long as you're getting treatment and you're living with it okay, and you're still doing good, like considering you're going to work, that's still pretty good. I have some family members that have schizophrenia. I have an aunt that has it, and then she also has something, but it was because of the doctor. How my aunt was born was not okay in any way. Like if we lived in the time where we do now, we probably would have taken legal actions. And it definitely would have been considered inhumane. And because my grandma was considered a foreigner, she wasn't treated properly, and my aunt almost died. And because of it, she ended up having some trauma, and then another trauma happened, and it caused a psychological break, and yeah. It's a very sad thing. But she does good. She lives pretty well. Though she does have a mind of a 7-year-old. Which, it sucks, but at least she's happy. That's all we can actually hope for in life. There we go. Hi, Tilk. And we're going to slide this in right here. Hi, babes. Why don't you come here? Come to my side here. No? I guess he doesn't want to come. He wants to hide behind me.
Anapo says, only sad thing is people's way to react on the sickness, thinking all schizophrenic people are dangerous.
You're not. You're normal people. And not everyone that has schizophrenia is a danger to society. And if you take your meds and everything, then things are fine. A lot of the time, the psychotic break is not them lashing out on people or you lashing out on people. It's, you guys lashing out on yourselves. The only time I have issues is when people don't get, like, the help they need. And then that's when I think people are dangerous, if they're not getting the help they need. But I think that with everyone, like, depression, you can be dangerous that way. If you're not taking your diabetes medicine, that's dangerous for you, right? That kind of thing. Not, how is this supposed to go in? No, it shows it all the way in. Okay, I'm just gonna take this out. Maybe not. Maybe I grabbed the wrong size. I also, when I was a nurse, I worked with some schizophrenics. And they were the most interesting people. I loved them. This might be too big. Is there a smaller size? No. My favorite one believed they were Satan. And I know it was
Anapo
bad,
says,
but...
sorry I have to go, got scheduled sleeping, couldn't focus what you said.
No, that's
Sad
fine.
face, but it will follow you and hopefully see you again.
Thank you for the follow.
Stream Elements says, thank you for following Anapo. Smiley face.
You have a good night. Get some sleep. I understand fully. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get this in. Because it literally...
Anapo says, have a good day building.
Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna try something. Nope, because that's not gonna work. Oh, come on. Oh, I was trying to put it in wrong. That's why. Did I put this in wrong? Oh my goodness, I think I put something else wrong. No, it's supposed to go this way. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're on track. One moment. You know, I love Lego, but I hate Lego. Thank you. But that does make me feel better than knowing that I was putting it in wrong. There we go. And it just goes in just like that. Awesome, let's keep going. And then this goes right here. There we go. And then we gotta flip this over. We're taking this and putting that just like that. So we have a little doorway. So that's kind of what it looks like. Okay, so we need two little pistols. One goes here. One goes here. Shit. Just ignore it, Telk, like a good boy. Sorry, my Lego went flying. And it landed right beside Telk, so I just wanted to make sure he didn't go for it. He's normally a good boy, so... But with him being stoned, he has a hard time listening, so do feel bad for him. Hopefully he gets better soon. Turn it this way. That goes there. This one. Oh! Both of them came flying. At least it landed between my legs, so it's not hard to find.
Flameborn11 says, officially unlurk for now.
Sounds good. How are ya? How have you been? How was your day?
Flameborn11 says, I'm doing alright.
That's good. Is it still nice and warm? We have a heat wave where we are, so it's like 32 degrees, so that's like 83, 84 degrees. Just kind of ballparking it. Okay, so those 4 in. Now I need 3 of these ones. So 1, 2, 3.
Flameborn11 says, weather is perfect for me at a crisp 74.
Ooh, nice. A lot more cooler than it is here. My plan is literally once I'm done Lego is to go change into a bathing suit and like go lay down in the pool. Before I start dinner.
Flameborn11 says, autumn has begun for me.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Autumn should have begun for us, but it's not here. It's decided that it's not ready to come yet. Sorry, drinking water. I'm trying to keep me and Tilk hydrated today. Just because of how warm it is. So I need one of those. Sorry.
Flameborn11 says, it's a bit comedic that it's hotter for you given the fact you're way north of me.
I know, that's the funny thing is, like, I think I was literally telling you, like you were making the joke about, talking to Stream Element. And I was like, yeah, I'll probably get that all put up by the time winter comes for here. Because, like, technically speaking, fall is, like, usually around this time we're worried that we might get a dump of snow or we're, like, prepared to get a little bit of snow. But, no, nothing. We have a heat wave. Which I guess is nice because we didn't get one in July. Because usually we get a huge one in July and it lasts the whole month. It lasts like anywhere from like 2.5 weeks to like 4 weeks. And we didn't get it. We got rain. All we got was rain. And rain and rain. Like we only use, like, I was talking to a friend and she's like, did you use your pool? Because like you've seen the little pool. And I'm like, I only got to use it at that time. 4
Flameborn11
times.
says, July slipped up so August had to cover for July.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if we're gonna have like a late winter. But like everything I'm looking up for the farmers like calendar and stuff like that is calling for a long cold winter. So I'm like, usually you're not wrong, so I don't get it. But yeah, normally we're prepared for winter and we're putting away our summer clothes and yeah, we were literally complaining that we only used the pool 4
Flameborn11
times.
says, I'm just excited for spooky season.
I am too. So excited. I know what I'm going to be. Are you dressing up? Okay, make 2 of these. But yeah. But yeah, we only got to use the pool 4 times this whole summer, which sucked. And now that it's nice out, like, I got to use it over the weekend. So I used it over the weekend. So I've used
Flameborn11
it.
says, you already know what you're being. A lot more planning than me.
Oh, no. This is not me planning. It's because I think I told you I'm going to do Halloween with my nephew. And it's his first Halloween. So we're all dressing up. He's like turning 2. But like he didn't go for like the last 2 Halloween. Yeah, the last 2 Halloweens because he was born before Halloween. Last year he didn't go because he was too young. And this year is his first year, so we're all going to go trick-or-treating. And so I'm going to be Velma from Scooby-Doo. My nephew, of course, is going to be Scooby. The other is going to be Shaggy. And then my sister-in-law and her husband are going to be Fred and Daphne. Sorry, I'm Vilma? Vilma. There we go. I think I said the wrong character first, but yeah. I just was told. And I was like, okay, done. So, like, we're thinking between these ones, and we're like, okay, we'll go with Scooby-Doo, because that's cute. Do you have any idea if you're dressing up this year? I figured you would be, because you like this season. But yes, now we can use the pool.
Flameborn11 says, I may do something Fallout related given the closeness of Season 2.
Ooh, that is exciting. Don't worry, we'll post... I'm not going to post my Munchkin, because, like, I don't believe in posting kids. Especially, like, no offense, there's so many weirdos out in the world, and, like, I don't feel comfortable posting. So, but I'll post a photo
Flameborn11
of my
says,
costume.
I think just an NCR trooper would be cool.
Ooh, that would be so neat. But yeah, I'll post a picture of what I wore when I get my costume. But yeah, post a picture if you do. I think that would be cool. I don't think the getup would be hard to get together, would it?
Flameborn11 says, then I can say patrolling the Mojave almost makes your wish FO a nuclear winter.
Yes. It's a shame we don't know what Mr. New Vegas looks like. Because that would be an interesting character to dress up as. Sometimes they ask me if there is a Mrs. New Vegas, and I tell them, of course, it is you, and you're as beautiful as the day I met you. Love it. Smooth talker. I forget how, like, smooth of a talker he is.
Flameborn11 says, I did have new ideas for what's the canon ending for New Vegas.
Ooh, what do you think? What do you think that, what's your ideas? I need one more of these. Show up.
Flameborn11 says, I think it's NCR, but a scenario where House lived, and Legate Lanius was convinced to return another time.
Maybe. Some people are thinking that, like, it's not, the leader of the Legion, but the next person in command that took over, which is interesting. I'm really curious on how they do it. Where is that stupid piece? By the way, I've been swearing since I've opened the bag, so I think I lasted 20 minutes, and then I started swearing. That was right in front of my face. Okay, so we turn it this way. Then we grab one of these. I yawn, because I keep yawning. You know, sometimes it's easier finding the pieces when
Flameborn
there's
11
less.
says, oh, got to re-lurk again.
Sounds good. If I don't see you, I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Just down to be on the safe side. I don't know how long this is going to take. Where's the piece? It's probably going to take an hour just to look for a piece. I literally just need a plain piece. Oh, here it is. Oh, wrong side. So we got something just like that.
Stream Elements says, join me on Discord. https://discord.gg/uduwvgtgeu. That way, you can stay up to date on what's going on. Don't forget to share your pet pics.
So one of those. Oh no. Never mind, one of these. They're two different sizes, that's why. Oh, that's a big stretch, babes. Yeah, are you tired? You want to call it quits on the day? I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Here's one. I need one more of that one. What bugs me is, like, I see the pieces that I need everywhere else throughout this whole time, and then when I finally need that piece, it's, like, nowhere to be bloody seen. Oh, here's this one. Now I just need 2 more pieces. Oh, 1, 2. So obviously we got one done. There we go. Those two are done. There and there. The last blue one. Sorry. We're stretching.
Flameborn 11 says, I unlurk once again.
Woo woot! Is it just a busy day for you? I don't blame you.
Flameborn 11 says, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That is completely fair. Sorry, just itchy. No, no, no. Do not lose the part.
Flameborn 11 says, something about the show is I have concerns that Maximus could get overshadowed by Lucy and the ghoul.
Really? Why do you think that he would get that's fair. Lucy and the Gould is like the main, feels like more of the main thing, but so, like in the first one. But I get it. I still like that scene where it's like, but then my PP has this white stuff come out, and she's like, that's normal.
Flameborn 11 says, Maximus is so unaware of how people function.
Well, it makes sense. Think about it. He was born in the wasteland. He was taken in by the Brotherhood at a young age. The Brotherhood is not quite a religious cult, but kind of like what would be like one, if that makes sense. Because they did split it off into two different parts. So I can see them not understanding how that would work. And them not teaching them that, because that's not what they're supposed to teach them. They're like supposed to teach them pretty much combat, how to survive, and what they're supposed to be, right? If they're a scribe, if they're going to be a knight. So it makes sense that they would go, like, skip
Flameborn
over
11
that.
says, the boss I say are more like a church than a cult.
Yes, that's fair. That is a way to put it. But yeah, no, it makes sense because, like, they're not going to teach you about that. They're going to teach you about what you need to do to survive in the world. And sex is not important to them, obviously. So it makes sense that they miss that part of the thing. And then at the same time, it's... Like, they live in a post-apocalyptic world. I doubt much of them would know anything about how to properly take care of themselves unless they came from a vault. That's how they knew Lucy came from a vault, was her teeth, right? Or, well, obviously the blue outfit, but, like, she would be the most...
Flameborn 11 says, here's something though. Since Maximus I think was an NCR citizen since Shady Sands is his home,
Yeah.
I doubt he would agree with fighting the NCR.
It could have, but at the same time, since he cared so much about being in the Brotherhood, maybe not. Because, like, you gotta understand, he left everything so that he could become one, right? He may or may not. He might have an internal struggle. But a part of me feels like he might actually leave the Brotherhood. Where the frick do I attach this?
Flameborn 11 says, Maximus will definitely have some moral conflict.
Yeah. I feel like he will have a moral conflict. I also feel like... I think he would probably end up leaving them because I think he's starting to see there's issues. Especially with how they get treated and all this other stuff, right? But at the same time, he seems like he has, like, more of a childish behavior.
Flameborn 11 says, I think Lucy is going to have a moral conflict too. She's been through a lot.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if the Gould has a moral conflict and decides to be nice. Okay, I'm trying to find this stupid part. Where is it? You know, when the pile gets smaller, it's supposed to be easier to find these stupid frickin' parts. Not harder. Oh, here it is.
Flameborn 11 says, the Ghoul is definitely a morally gray character.
Yep. I don't blame him for being one, though. He looked like he had, like, a hard life. Especially in a Gould, and then surviving it, and then not knowing where his kid is. I'm more curious on why he believes his child's still alive, even though the bombs dropped, what, I think they were saying it was almost over 200 years before that, right? So I'm kind of curious. I want to see, like, how that would go. I feel like Lucy...
Flameborn 11 says, I'm guessing he somehow knows about Cyrostasis.
I think so. I think he knew. Because, like, he recognized some of them. Like, especially since he recognized, like, Lucy's dad. So, I feel like he knows, and I feel like he might hope that she's in one of those vaults. But, like, if you look at some of the other vaults that they lived in, which were some of the quotations better vault.
Flameborn 11 says, maybe seeing Lucy's dad is the reason he now thinks his family is alive.
It could be. That's actually a good way of thinking about it. I didn't actually think about that. Especially when he found out that that other girl was alive. The main villain quotations in the first series. Because he knew her too. And he's like, how is she even alive? But I feel like Lucy might actually end up...
Flameborn 11 says, Moldover, an antagonist is a better description for her.
Yes, antagonist, thank you. But, like, I feel like she would be. Oh, what was I saying? I feel like Lucy might actually end up killing her dad. Because, like, I feel like she has a moral compass in a sense where she's like, that what he did was wrong. And she knows what he did was wrong. Especially since she killed her mom at the end of it. Out of, mercy. If I. Right? She killed her mom, if I'm not mistaken. Flip this over.
Flameborn11 says, I did have an interesting theory about New Vegas.
Ooh, tell me more. I like theories. Okay, we're gonna put this in. Does anything attach to it? We just slide it in? Okay.
Flameborn11 says, I think New Vegas could have become the new capital of the NCR since Shady Sands is a crater.
Oh, it could be. But wasn't Shady Sands, like... Because if I'm not mistaken, was Shady Sands in New Vegas? Like the video game? I don't feel like it was. Okay, give me one moment. I'm just gonna take off my
Flameborn11
mic.
says, it wasn't.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just give me 1 minute. Since my mic string is a little too low. There we go. Sorry. I wanted to pop that in. Because, yeah. My previous, like, headphones had a longer cord. So who knows? We'll see. I'm like, I am so curious on how it go. Part of me wants to start doing a New Vegas run, but I'm like, do I take a break from Fallout and we do a New Vegas? And when I mean Fallout, I mean Fallout 4. Though I am impressed with how I have it set up so far. But I'm trying to remember what other vaults were in New Vegas, if that makes sense. Like, where...
Flameborn11 says, and I did have another theory regarding the fall of Shady Sands because the show labeled that event to happen on 2277.
Ooh, what's your theory? Sorry, I like theories.
Flameborn11 says, and 2277 is too early for the nuking.
Is it? I get so confused with their time frames.
Flameborn11 says, Lucy's age wouldn't allow it. She didn't exist at that time.
Right. There were problems with the age, with that. I remember they were pointing that out. And Lucy says that she was there, so, like, that's the big thing. I forgot about that.
Flameborn 11 says, I think the fall could have been from a bad president being elected.
Ooh. Well, no, wait. They said Shady Side, right? The town that was nuked? Didn't the father nuke it because they shouldn't have existed, if I wasn't mistaken? Because he blew up Shady Side, wasn't it?
Flameborn 11 says, Shady Sands,
Sands.
not side.
Oh, shit. Ha. Never mind. Okay, to be fair. Thank you. There is nothing to be fair with. I don't know why I was going to say that. It's like, to be fair, to be fair, to be fair. There is nothing to be fair. Sorry. What piece am I looking for? So can you believe that this is almost done? This is the last bag that we're working on it. And then I gotta figure out...
says, Hank nuked Shady Sands because Voltec's plans was to wait out civilization.
Yes, thank you. That makes sense. I was getting those two confused. Thank you.
Flameborn 11 says, but only discovered Shady Sands because his wife ran away.
Yes, because she found it. And so she left. And she took the kids with her. Because he said no, and so she left. So he took the kids and then nuked it with her in it. And then she became a ghoul. And that was why the protagonist came in.
Flameborn 11 says, she didn't even become a nice ghoul.
No, she was a feral ghoul. Which is sad. There we go. And then that goes here. And then we're told that this can actually get switched
Flameborn
out.
11 says, also I think there was implied romance between Moldavar and Lucy's mom, but not sure.
No, that's what it felt like too. It felt like there was something there. So this is just a random piece. We can put that to the side because it shows us in the thing that we're about to make another thing to go attached to this. So where the hell am I supposed to even put this? Oh well.
Flameborn 11 says, there is something I've always wondered, how did Moldavar get a sauropod? Flameborn 11 says, cry yo pod, get it right text to speech.
Stream Elements says, hey. Welcome in.
What? Why is it saying hey?
Flameborn 11 says, I didn't even say hello.
I know! That shouldn't have set it off. Tell him to shut up. Stream Element.
Flameborn 11 says at Stream Elements shut up.
Stream Elements says, no, you shut up. I'm talking now.
Sorry, I love how it does the I'm trying to figure out like how to get Stream Element to set its own self off. So that way we'll have like a like when it does that, it'll just have like a few more things that take over. Cuz I think it would be neat, but like I've been trying and it's not working. What time is it anyways? Oh, 5:22. Okay.
Flameborn 11 says, Stream Elements is one of the dumber Twitch AIs I've seen.
Know what? He can be, but he's actually not that bad considering it's a free one. I do like when he makes his mistakes. I do find it quite funny. But like I find it quite funny as in like, oh look, he's trying to be like, I understand like.
Flameborn 11 says, I see ones that can actually talk without pre-made prompts.
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Some are like that. It's like, I think I
Stream Elements says, join me on Discord.
like that.
https://discord.gg/uduwvgtgeu. That way, you can stay up to date on what's going on. Don't forget to share your pet pics.
I did put
Flameborn
one.
11 says, we hear you.
We hear you, Stream Element. So like that, how it randomly just goes off sometimes? Because like I know we can put in keywords to get it to go off. We can also schedule things for Stream Element to go off every certain amount of time for every like. So I have mine to go off for certain messages, so it has to have at least like 5 or 6 messages in between.
Flameborn 11 says, I've seen ones that can generate their own sentences, which is neat.
Oh, that is cool. I wonder how I can do that. Maybe that'll be something that we look into a little later. I'm still trying to learn Stream Elements as well. So and I know I should probably do
Flameborn
a little
11
bit
says,
more.
The one I saw do that is called Frosty Tools.
Frosty Tools? Okay, I'll look him up a little later. But thank you. Because it can't hurt to try to find a better one. Sorry, Stream Elements. We're not trying to replace you. We're just trying to make your life easier.
Flameborn 11 says, I've only seen 2 people who know each other use it, so it could be something unique they made.
It could be. But I'll take a look. It can't hurt. I know a lot of us use Stream Elements because it's like it's just been something that people use, and you know you can change Stream Elements name and stuff like that as well, but you have to gift it a subscription every month to be able to do certain things. And I don't feel like gifting a subscription every month to Stream Elements.
Born 11 says, Stream Elements exist for comedic timing.
Yeah. Oh man. So literally they gave me an extra long piece. I don't even know what to do with it. Oh, so I was thinking of making a poll where we figure out if we do a one-piece Lego, another Star Wars Lego set, or a bunch of my smaller ones. But we'll figure it out. I'm gonna put like I said, I'm going to put a vote up so that way we can pick the next set.
Flameborn 11 says, polls to see which Lego set you swear at.
Yeah, pretty much. Which one do you want me to lose my teddy out of the pram?
Stream Elements says, hello everyone, I hope you're all having a great time. If you are, why not follow? That way you get to come hang out with everyone.
Okay, so you want to know what's funny? Literally,
Flameborn 11 says, I told you to shut up and now you're extra chatty.
I know, it knows you're here. It's okay. Like yesterday after you left, Stream Element waited a little bit and then didn't shut up. It's like, haha, I know you're not here and you can't tell me anything. Haha. And I'm like, of course, when the person that goes is the one person that like can tell it to shut up because it's for subscribers, disappears. He's like, I'm gonna talk now. Oh, wrong way. This one.
Flameborn 11 says, Stream Elements really be talking behind my back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I even had like a good chuckle about it. I'm like, of course, the moment Flameborn leaves, it's like, haha! It's like, what you gonna do now? I'm in charge here. I am the captain. Oh, it went flying. I can't believe this is almost done. This is so sad. But yeah, I'm gonna put a poll so we can pick.
Flameborn 11 says, the pain is nearly over.
The pain is nearly over. Yes. It's sad though. Like, as much as like this thing, like I really named the title well. It's like my love, my heart, my hate. But it's sad though. Because it's coming to an end. And then we have to figure out a new one. But yeah, I'll put up like types of sets that I have, like the Star Wars collection set, the mini brick one, the One Piece ones, and then we'll do a vote on that, and then from there we'll figure out which set we'll do from the ones that we voted on for the type, if that makes sense. But like, I've been working on this one for how long? I think I started this one. Oh, I want to say I started it after Christmas. So I started it in the new year. So this has been getting worked on for what, 8 months? And like, don't get me wrong, I know I did some Legos in between. But like, yeah, it's just so weird. There we go. So I just got it set up like that. So it says that we can remove this one and then put this one on top. So that's the one we're going to...
Flameborn 11 says, I'll probably vote One Piece to add some variety.
No, I don't blame you. It doesn't even want to clip! Fucker, clip in. Thank you. There we go. Ah! I hit something.
Flameborn 11 says, which will probably lead to learning about One Piece lore.
Oh, nothing wrong with it. We'll probably talk about it. So yeah, these switch out. So I have a random Utena. Oh my gosh, we're almost at the end. This is so sad. Oh, I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. But yes. I know you don't watch anime, right? But if you want to get into a little bit of like what we're going to be building, you can look up the live action on what's it called, Netflix. Okay, and do understand when I say this.
Says, well, I've seen like 2 animes this year.
Yeah, no. So that's why I was like, if you don't like anime, you can look up the live action. If that makes sense. Because a lot of people, and it's pretty close to the storyline, if that makes sense. Like, they do change up a lot of stuff so that way it like all fits in, but it's kind of stays true to the storyline in a sense.
Flameborn 11 says, I don't dislike anime. I watched Castlevania and Frieren and liked both of them.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. I'm just like letting you know, like, just in case, like, if you want to watch the live action, if it's one of those things. What do you get put on?
Flameborn 11 says, if I ever decided to, I'd probably just watch the anime.
No, that's a good idea. Oh, right there. Fuck you. Excuse me. Yeah, the anime is pretty good. Oh, we got the ad. But yeah, it's a lot
Flameborn
though.
11 says, I need something to fill the gap as I wait for Friar Ren Season 2.
Oh, that would be the one to fill it. So, like, how do I put it this way? I'm 432 episodes in. And I'm not even close to being, like, caught up at all. Ah! Fuck you. Excuse me. And there's still a lot more to get. So... And it makes you cry. It's actually very sweet. There we go. And, like, there's still so many episodes. And then they made a new one. So it's never ending.
Flameborn 11 says, but I need Season 2. I need to get closer to the end of the slow burn between Fern and Stark.
That's fair. Oh, we have ads up now, just so you guys are aware.
Flameborn 11 says, their slow burn is painful but also feels right.
No, that makes sense. I've read the anime. I mean manga, not anime. Sorry. I know people are telling me to watch some anime, but I'm like, there's so many.
Flameborn 11 says, also I need to see how much more relatable Friar Ren gets.
He's awesome.
Flameborn 11 says, because she is relatability incarnate.
She is, isn't she? Oh. Oh, here it is. I'm like, what am I looking for?
Flameborn 11 says, Stark is also pretty relatable.
Which one's Stark again? Sorry, I suck at names. And I'm also so far in the, like, the manga that, like, it shows different things. And no longer brings those characters in.
Flameborn 11 says, red hair, big axe.
Okay, that's who I thought it was. Yeah. Where I am, I no longer hear about him, so he's no longer... I don't know how to put it. I don't know what happened to him, if that makes sense. He's alive, but I don't know what happened to him. Oh my... Alright, everyone. We now are going to make the sign.
Flameborn 11 says, something happens to him, but he's my second favorite character.
Mm-hmm. The manga also goes, like, back and forth between different times. Pretty weird, so it's kind of hard to... If that makes sense. Follow a little bit sometimes.
Flameborn 11 says, Friar Wren herself is of course first.
What I like is, like, when they tell you about them, they pretty much tell you that she's like an elf. Like, the elf is, ages really differently.
Flameborn 11 says, and I'm aware, the show does flashbacks too.
Okay. Wow, all those extras. Now it's time for the final part. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I like how they have this stand compared to how they make me make all the other ones. The other ones were kind of annoying. I didn't put away the extras from the last one. But there we go. She is made. She is done. I can't believe it's on. It's so sad. It's so sad. Ouch. That was my face. I am not used to these headphones.
Flameborn 11 says, Millennium Falcon is officially complete.
The Millennium Falcon is officially complete. I just have no idea where I'm going to put the Millennium Falcon. But she is done. Which is exciting.
Flameborn 11 says, wow, text to speech. Didn't think you could say Millennium right.
I know, I'm impressed with it. Sometimes it knows what to do, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. So that's that. So we come here. Excuse all my background.
Flameborn 11 says, you get Millennium right but not 0.
Yep. Oh no! Oh no! Of course, when I start showing it, my thingy decides to stop working. You jerk. Okay, so that one's not working. So let's take this camera. Move the knob out of the way, because I'm sure everyone doesn't want to see a knob.
Flameborn 11 says, impeccable timing.
Oh yeah. And so she is now done. And we no longer have to fight with her. We just have to find a place for her. Make her life better. But yeah, she is done. And okay, that's not bad, over 3 hours. Alrighty, so she's done. So we're gonna let her be. And then I will be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow. Sorry. And we're going to be doing... We're going to be doing Dragon Age for the first part of the stream. And then we're going to do some Fallout for the second part of the stream.
Flameborn 11 says, that song just activated some nostalgia.
You're welcome. That's kind of what it did for me too. Tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow.
Stream Elements says, having even more fun and a great time. Want to share some love? It's free to subscribe with Prime. My heart will burst with joy.
Oh, you don't even finish the last bit. And it says, even if you can't, I love that you're here to support me. See, you didn't even finish off the rest of the sentence. You're slacking, man. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh, Okay, but yeah. So tomorrow I'll be back on, and we're going to do,
Flameborn11 says, Stream Elements is doing that knowing it pisses me off.
Oh, 100%. It knows it's taking its last chance in to get you before it says goodnight and tries to piss you off tomorrow. Ouch! Sorry, I dropped something on my foot. But yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. We're going to do some...
Flameborn11 says,
Other
Stream
stuff?
Elements shut up.
No, you
Stream
shut
Elements says, no, you shut up.
up.
I'm talking now. Ha 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 ha.
Love that. Just love it. Sorry. But yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. We'll do some Dragon Age in the beginning, and then we'll finish off the night with some Fallout and continue working on that settlement.
Flameborn11 says, goodbye, till next time.
Goodbye to next time. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow or Thursday. Bye.